The FCC has restricted new imports of China-made humanoid and quadruped robots and certain power inverters, exempting devices already in the US. The administration is framing the ban as protecting supply chains and critical infrastructure from cybersecurity exploits and IP risks tied to foreign-made robotics components. The move will increase demand for non-Chinese and domestic suppliers, raise prices, and cause delays, and will trigger debates over tech decoupling and the legal scope of national security reviews. Fast-moving wildfires have forced over 200,000 people to evacuate in southwestern France and central Spain, and have injured dozens of firefighters. Prolonged heat, drought, and strong winds are creating tinder-dry landscapes and multiple merging fires that are outpacing ground crews and requiring military and EU aircraft support. Governments will continue to deploy troops and aircraft. Containment will require calmer winds and higher humidity, or evacuations and air quality impacts will persist and expand. A missile has entered Polish airspace and exploded near Tarnawa, Colonia, creating a 10-meter crater and prompting NATO and Poland to activate defenses. NATO and Poland are increasing patrols and intercept efforts because Russian long-range missiles and drones are repeatedly crossing the eastern flank. A confirmed Russian munition will force faster deliveries of long-range air defenses to Ukraine and heighten NATO's readiness along its eastern border. Israeli banks have told Palestinian banks they will end correspondent banking services this autumn, threatening shekel clearing and cross-border payment lanes. The banking industry is refusing to carry legal and political risk because indemnity waivers have stalled and exposure to withheld revenues is rising. This will force emergency liquidity measures, greater reliance on informal channels, and international actors, the IMF, World Bank, or European donors, will need to underwrite payments to prevent attack. GDP has slowed to 1.5% in Q2, while AI-driven capital spending has risen, boosting imports and widening the trade deficit. Policymakers are facing resilient consumer demand and rising business investment in AI, which is increasing import volumes and complicating inflation readings and policy choices. This will raise political pressure on candidates to deliver affordability measures, and will force policymakers to balance support for tech investment with steps to curb import-driven inflation.